The Gujarat Titans were splendid in their second game, eking out a 14-run win, which means they've got 4 points from 2 games. You can't ask for a better start, or can you? We'll dissect this match review in with Graeme Smith, of course. Don't go anywhere. Yes, my name's Avni Sheikh here, watching cricket.com, and like I said, GT off to a flying start. We've heard that somewhere before. But Graeme Smith, I know you want the Rajasthan Royals to win, but GT themselves are looking very, very good.
Yeah, listen, Avi, I think we predicted we had a good day today, you and I. We predicted some solid victories, but Rajasthan Royals and GT, in the end, Shubman Gill and then GT's bowling attack stepping up. And for a new franchise, 2 from 2, they'll be smiling.
Yeah, and for a new expert, 4 from 4. Because look, at the end of the day, you're a modest man, but we'll put it up for the viewers right there. Because he's not just got the results right, but he also got Gill over Shaw right. And we'll start there because Shubman Gill was absolutely superb. We'll just quickly take a look at the match summary before we move on. And it just goes to show that Gujarat Titans again backing that win, and there were kind of some starters for them in terms of Shubman Gill, but there was also impressive bowling from Lockie Ferguson, and not to forget Mohammad Shami, who wrapped up things. Right, Smithy, let's talk about Shubman Gill, because it was a decision vindicated in the end from you.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, when you look at Shubman Gill, you just see an all-round game. I mean, just mentally, as a young man, he's just got to come together. He's just got to start figuring out, how he becomes more and more consistent over time. He's got all the strokes. He's in control of his game, and yeah, it was beautiful to watch. Tonight he stepped up and he did justice to the hype around Shubman Gill. And for me, he's just, when you look at him, you take a look at his skill, you look at his style. He just looks like he's got more options than Pretty Shaw, and tonight he showed that.
So is that his role going forward in this franchise, the fact that he can just be a run accumulator, anchor the innings, because he has a lot of firepower around him? Yeah,
I think he's got firepower, but with Hardik Pandya at 4, I do worry a little bit that that's maybe one slot too high for Hardik Pandya. So to have a bit of stability at the top, but if one of Wade or Shubman Gill can come off in the majority of the games, it really does help that lineup perform. I actually would like to see Hardik Pandya at 5. So it's got power, but if they get on a surface where they lose 2 or 3 quick wickets, I think that's the challenge for this Gujarat Titans team and how they recover from that position.
Yeah, because that was my next question to you, Hardik, at 4, because we saw it the other night as well. A sticky start from him. I think it was 33 the last time out, 31 tonight. Do you think someone like your compatriot, David Miller, would be better suited, I should say, at that 4 position?
No, look, I mean, Hardik Pandya is looking fit. He's looking healthy. I mean, he's had a number of injuries lately. I mean, he bowled well tonight. He's leading this team. He's taking it head on. Look, he's a quality player, especially in this format, T20. He's got a lot to offer. And the fact that he wants to bat at 4, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think the challenge for Gujarat Titans is if they lose maybe 3 wickets in the first sort of 7-8 overs, who can recover the game for them? And that's what I worry about with them. I mean, there's good players. If they get off to a good start, if a Gill and a Wade and a Shankar get them off to a good start, then the powers to come, they can really just take it on. But if they do lose some early wickets, that's going to be their challenge. Who can build an innings? Who can get them to a total that they can defend? But 2 games, 2 wins. The coaching staff and Hardik Pandya are going to be very happy.
Yeah, if the batting was good, the bowling was even better. And Lockie Ferguson is one man who comes to mind. Is he someone who just slips under the radar, Smithy, in terms of being a very underrated overseas pacer? Do you reckon the same thought?
No, I actually think you say that because he gets injured a lot. He spends a lot of time on the sidelines. Whenever he's playing, he makes a decent impact for franchise and for New Zealand. He's got pace. He gives it 100%. But his biggest job and challenge is to stay fit. So if he can stay in the game for the full IPL and not pick up any niggles, then we discussed it. I mean, this bowling attack, and they showed it tonight. 170 yards. You're thinking it's tight, it's going to be tough, but they stepped up. The key overs, the key bowlers performed well. Rashid Khan, Lockie Ferguson, Shami, and the likes, they did their job well, and they closed the game down.
Yeah, I know it's still early days, but a word on Hardik Pandya, the captain. Was he tactically outwitting his counterpart in Rishabh Pant today, and of course the last game where he pulled off a win. How do you assess him in early days so far?
Look, it's always, I think, when you're defending a total, you're always going to be judged slightly more. But I think what Hardik Pandya did well tonight is that he got his best bowlers into the game at the right moments. I mean, Tawatia bowling the last over because, that was available to him because he had closed the game down. He'd used himself, Ferguson, Shami and Rashid Khan at the key moments. And the game was done by then, So he read the situation. He used the key guys at the right time. And it was smart. He was ahead of the game, and that's what he needed to do. We've done a lot of chatting around the due factor and chasing. And today, what was it? Both chasing teams lost.
Yeah, I mean, it's food for thought, that. Final one from me, because look, it's been pretty much a Gujarat-centric match review, so to speak, but there was nothing home really to write about from a Delhi perspective, or was there, Smithy?
I think a lot of question marks. I mean, I think the bonus for him is Rishabh Pant. He got a decent 40 yards. The Fizz bowled okay. Still, there's question marks there. I mean, I like what I see from the West Indian. It looks like he's got a lot of ability and power in the middle order. But just too many question marks from the Delhi Capitals. What they want is they want to start getting some of the internationals fit. Mitchell Marsh, Anrik Nokia. They need to find some firepower from the internationals, and that's going to be their challenge going forward.
Hopefully for you right now, it's a Super Sunday because the Royals have won, Liverpool have won, and we'll let you be, Graeme Smith.
Thank you. What a day, boy! What a day.